Hey there guys, Fallen from OTB here, coming at you with a little bit of a strategy video here today on the TH10 Go Wii strategy. And here we've got a couple attacks that we can show here just to kind of go over some things and kind of frankly help me remember how to hit some stuff and help the other TH10s also kind of understand the timing and the way that these sorts of attacks will work. Now these attacks are very strong on these very open style bases right here. What you will see is the golems getting out ahead and kind of evenly dispersing on two different sides, and then the third set of two golems will be going right up the middle, all led with jump spells right there and wizards behind them. So the strategy is, as we kind of go forward here and go through, not a maxed out base, but a few maxed out defenses, and it wasn't easy, especially for, I'm catching up a little bit here, but still, it's hard to take down those big boys, sometimes. Anyways, we're leading. There was strategy into where I wanted the golems to come in and the timing that they got in. I didn't want the heroes to be banging away on them for too long. I also wanted to kind of pull a CC early, see what was in there, see how I could deal with it early enough. The third set of golems, that's 2, 2, and 2 in each side there. All the big stuff here comes up the middle, and then I do have a pocket set of giants as well to kind of eventually end up getting out ahead and also leading the way to tank those infernos about as long as possible here. Now this strat is the best for when you have multi-infernos because the golem's job is to tank them. So as you'll see along the outside, the king usually you want to kind of run around the outside. He'll end up dying, but he's a really good tank for a while. What you really need is you need the queen to be getting into core here and doing the damage with those golems out ahead, because they will not be moving very quickly. You need to make sure that that queen is making them move very quickly. So in theory, on an attack like this, really what you want to do is, now that queen is core, you've got the golems, you've got the back end defenses here at about 65%, and the king finally needed to kind of bust his ability to get things moving a little bit. There still are a lot of defenses up here. Golems are kind of getting lower health, other than the fact of that one in the core there that I really need to be able to move out ahead of everything. So king is eventually going to go down. He is going to take. He's going to take this right here. He's going to actually take out these defenses with, good luck there. The queen is finally getting to the point where she's banging on walls, and really what we need at this point is we need her to hurry up. We can't let her die, of course, so we got to bust through and do the damage to everything that we can. And here I was really happy that king stayed alive, because it ended up mattering the most. Queen got out in front right here, started dying to everything, and then those few archers that could have done the trick here on the rest of the base ended up hitting a bomb at the last second, so good thing the king was alive. It does kind of come down to luck a little bit when you get towards the very end there, but the point is timing and getting everything out ahead of each other, and timing is very, very key when doing an attack like this. It actually does take a bit of skill or knowledge over time, about how to do it correctly. So there was a 3-star right there. I had just kind of realized very recently how to be able to do these attacks and kind of time them correctly, because a lot of the times you see things kind of whittle out on the outside. I'm not even sure. I didn't even mean to show this, and you know what? And I won't, because this is a Go Wii video here. Wrong strategy. Anyways, that was a pretty cool, nice little war there. What was that? One away from perfect or something like that. And then going to the most recent, I believe it was number 3. Okay, so we're going to see a similar base right here, slightly different though. Sometimes people like to put those little walls up in the middle there to make things move outside more. I simply put a jump up over it there, and everything's fine. So another thing to the strat too is I do like to bring a quake spell to soften up the core a little bit. Those are the heaviest HP things there in the middle. So if everything's spread out across here, there was once again a strategy to this. I wanted them to be able to leak into different corridors, but I still needed them to make sure that they were moving forward. So I once again tried to time things perfectly, And here come the Giants out there and to lead the way there with that group. So now that the Wizards have been really spread, they're a little bit thick there on the bottom because I wanted that pathing to make sure that they wouldn't, the core wouldn't be moving up too much. So, there are quite a few right there, and that one golem does get a little bit held back there. Anyways, the CC goes down. There's a huge cluster right now, and it's all about those giants and golems that are sitting there tanking the core and the outsides. That is a lot of damage coming down onto the kill squad. So, and at this point, you can kind of see what's happening. Even though Queen goes around the outside, that was kind of rough. You can tell that the core will die from those golems and a couple shots from a wizard right there. King does go down, but Queen is able to move around the outside with a little bit of a buffer tank on that golem there. And then on the bottom, is not going to last for too long. Just wizards, but hopefully enough to get a little bit of damage done there. And as Queen does move around the outside right here, as you can see, maybe 5 defenses left. And we have just enough to get it done, and it really starts forming for you, and you can tell, that things are going to be happening here shortly. So it was really nice to be able to get that good spread, and at the same time keep things together when I needed them. Those golems conveniently bust out of the core right there, and are now able to really tank the rest of this. It's definitely over, and you can see now everything is adding up to be so. And gotta hurry things up, you have to hurry them up. This was kind of down to, I don't know if it was like 10 seconds left or something, close enough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it is really a timing based attack. A lot of people could say it is very simple. I agree, but it's also really important to to make sure your heroes are healthy going into the core, especially, and making sure that they don't go around the outside or do things that you just don't want them to do. They need to be useful. So anyways, that was fun. Really good war for everybody. So yeah, this is Fallen from OTB, and this is our Go We video here, number 1. I'm sure there'll be more fun stuff to see here, especially way up top there with the TH10 business, now that we've got a few going into this current war here now too. That would be 3. Really 2 will count anyways, guys. We'll come at you here soon with another video. Everybody just take it easy, and we'll see you later. Fallen from OTB signing off.